Let's look at how we can install Springboot. Here I'll explain about the installation procedure and how you can set up your PC or laptop to start developing in Springboot. So start by searching for Springboot in Google. So here I'm typing Springboot downloads. You need the package to install for using the Springboot, and it will take you to the two pages here. The second link is installing Springboot. Here it shows what are the basic steps you need to check, like check for the Java version if you already have. If you want to do a Maven installation, the procedures are clearly described how you do the Maven installation or Gradle installation, and Springboot is compatible also with Gradle. Then you have the Springboot CLI command installation, where it's basically a manual type of installation where you see you have a zip and a gz file which you can basically download and then install it. So here the steps are explained here, but I'll just go over it slowly. Here is the text file where you have to where it shows what you have to do after the installation, and I'm downloading the zip file since I have a Windows PC, and then I will explain how we can do the next steps. So once I click that, it goes to this. It basically tries to open the zip file itself in that link. So here you have the zip file. Now I'm right click and then I'm going to extract all, and then it goes to this location where it basically extracts the folder, and you have the folder Springboot with all these folders bin where you have the batch file and the executable, and libraries, the jar file which is a package used by your applications, and then the shell section. The install.txt has the instructions for you to start looking into the Springboot, and for example the Java version and the other specific environment variables setting, how you should do that, all are specified here. If you read it you will know, but this is just an introduction so that you can know where to look and see what is required for Springs. And then once you install, you just check if it's installed with Spring ---- version. So here you can check which Java version you have. Open a command prompt and type Java -version. Then you'll see, for example, here OpenJDK, everything will be there. So this indicates that your PC or laptop has Java already installed. If you don't get this, then that means you need to install some extra packages. So now we'll see how to add the path. So you go to the folder where you install the Springboot package, select the bin folder where the application or the executable Spring is. Now you go to the command and then type env, and you'll get this environment variable. Then you'll go to this path, and here you add the Springboot like this. Include the bin as the end. So bin folder has the applications needed for Springboot. Then say OK. Then when the window starts, the Spring will be recognized. So this is the way you add a path. This is a general path, any application you add here, but a Spring. And then now I check Spring version, then you should see this. So if you have all this, then the Spring is basically installed on your system. So once the Spring is installed, you need to check if it's installed properly by this command. Open the command prompt and type Spring ---- version. Then you will see the Spring CLI version 1.0, which is the one which I'm installing now. But later, if you're seeing this at a later point of time, then you might have a different version. But ultimately, you will just see some text saying that the Spring is there.